Hello guys. Since nobody could agree on anything, Mom said she was making an executive decision and that we were going to the beach. Dad didn't complain because I'm sure he was thinking that if we were going to shore, he might actually get a chance to use his boat. I'm really not much of a beach person myself whenever we go to on. We bring a blanket and spread it out, then inside there for the whole day, and you can't really go anywhere because you are worried someone will take your spot. That last time we went to the beach that brought the trip, he used to cover the boat so we'd have more room for our family and all our stuff. But the try was at least twist the seas off our old blanket and it took up a ton of space on the beach. Not to mention the fact that it's made of plastic, so with the sun beating down, it was like sitting in a fry pan. It was especially embarrassing when the rest of my family went to grab lunch on the boardwalk and I had to hang back on the trip by myself to watch all stuff. So I wasn't real excited about going to the beach, especially since I knew Dad had his bow throw with him. The beach was a few hours drive away, so I decided to take a nap until we got there. And believe me, with all the junk piled up in the back of the minivan, it wasn't easy. I woke up when the van slowed down. Also, we were at the beach, but we hadn't even gotten to the bridge yet. It seems like everyone had the same idea we did. When we were about a quarter of a mile from the bridge, I could tell Dad was trying to get nervous. He had rage because for the reason to get dizzy whenever he has to drive over on. The bridge to the beach is one of the those kinds that's really high above the water, and I am sure that wasn't looking forward to being stuck on the for the next half hour. Mom told Roderick he could drive, so we pulled over and everyone switched seats. Dad took my place in a back so he wouldn't see the bridge out the front window and I moved to the middle row. When Roderick got in the driver's seat, he took advantage of Dad's radio rule and blasted heavy metal music and I could tell that wasn't helping Dad's nervous. We were only going about their miles an hour. It looked like we were gonna be stuck on the bridge even longer than I expected, so I opened the bag of cheese Crew Roderick bought at the grocery store. There were seagulls sitting on the bridge really next to our minivan and it looked right at me. I guess I kind of felt sorry for it, so I tossed a cheese curl out of the sunroof. I have to say I was pretty impressed when the sequel cut the scene in the midair. I was about to throw it another one, but Mom stopped me. She said sequels are really aggressive and giving the people food is a bad idea. She was right about the aggressive thing because 2 seconds later the sequel was on top of the car and you could and want more food. I saw I threw another on at it to try and make it go away, but the squall bubbled the chest crow, which fell right back into the car. That's when things got bad. The squall hopped down into the car and ate the cheese curl off the floor. For a second, everyone was in the state of shock that a squall was in Orvan and nobody moved their muscles. The squall squeaked a few times and then tried to fly back out the way and come in, but it missed up him by about 2 feet and smacked into the roof.